Everyone is defined by what they do. Raja prays.
Allah.
My sister texts. And my mom moms.
Made you an omelet.
I said I just want a toast.
You're 16. You don't know what you want.
What's the lot?
None of your business, butt munch.
It is an undisclosed location where all the cool kids hang out.
What? How do you know?
Some senior boy mistakenly put a note in my locker saying he would make out with me there. Thank you.
As for my dad, well, I've never really been sure what my dad does.
Oh, man. Those babies are gonna look good on the flag football field. Ooh, yeah.
He's some kind of middle manager at a big company.
Toll Chuck.
Hey, Bo. What's up?
Bad news from corporate. We're gonna have to make some layoffs around here. Trim some of the fat.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to take care of it.
Me?
Yes, sir. You need to let go of Ferguson, Ray, and Potter, but do it nicely. That Ferguson gives me a Unabomber vibe.
Well, the thing is I've actually never fired anyone before.
A virgin, huh? All right, it's easy. You just sit them down and you say, you see, insert employee name. In today's economy, wait, you get the picture.
You see, Ferguson, in today's economy, it is sometimes necessary to make some tough decisions. And the true measure of a man is in the darkest of times. Because life is like a rolling river, Potter. It's our job to just ride that current, hold on tight. Well, I can't say that it was pleasant, but it's done. Oh, and if they were gonna hear it, I'm glad they heard it from someone who cares.
Great work.
Oh.
You see, Gary Tolchuk, in today's economy, it's sometimes necessary to make some tough decisions. This, Gary, is one of those times. We're sorry to have to let you go, but I do believe that the true measure of...
What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
Okay, hon. Yeah, you take care now. Bye-bye. Oh, there you are. Just got off the phone with Suzanne Potter. You had to fire her husband?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, that is so terrible.
Yeah, in fact, he's not the only one, Franny. You see, corporate's cutting back.
Just cannot imagine what Suzanne is going through. I mean, they have 2 kids close to college. Not that they're exactly college material, but they're sweet kids, despite their size.
Yeah, well, thing is...
We are so lucky you're such a star at work. I mean, to be out there looking for a job at Rick's age? Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Maybe it was a matter of pride, or maybe he just didn't want to get my mom upset, but for whatever reason...
We're lucky.
My dad decided to keep what happened to himself. But he couldn't disguise his stress.
Justin, finish that. That's perfectly good fat. Use every part of the buffalo, right, Raja?
Claire.
What? That's an Indian saying.
Not that kind of Indian, Dad. Feather, not dot.
Claire.
It is okay. Also, I am not Indian. Feather or dot.
Justin, for God's sake, eat your fat. I'm sick of the way this family just flushes money down the toilet.
You may think my dad's using a metaphor here. He's not.
I don't see what else we can do here.
A few weeks ago, Claire's gum fell into my mom's purse and got stuck to some bills.
I think it's high time we teach our children the value of $1. You could feed 7 families with that little hunk of fat.
Maybe it was all the fat I had just eaten, but as soon as my dad started griping about money, my eyes glazed over and I stopped listening to a word he said. The next day, unemployed for the first time in 20 years, my dad did the only thing he knew how to do. He pretended to go to work. Unlike the rest of us, Raja actually took my dad's lecture about financial responsibility to heart.
Excuse me, sir. I would like to inquire about a job.
Whoa. Yarny.
Can I help you?
To the untrained eye, Mr. Patel and Raja could have been from the same country. But Mr. Patel is Indian, and Raja is Pakistani, and apparently there's some pretty serious beef between those two countries. Raja tried to explain it to me once.
The partition of India and Pakistan came to be in 1947.
Much like when my dad talks about money, I didn't really absorb much of it. Luckily, in the spirit of commerce, they were able to put their differences behind them.
You're hired.
Oh, thank you, sir.
If you steal from me, I'll cut your sneaky Pakistani fingers off.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
So, Gare, how was work?
Okay. Yeah. Swamped with paperwork on this, Saltington account. Don't really want to talk about it, though.
I would like to share some good news. I got a job. Starting tomorrow, I will be working at the convenience store.
Seriously? Isn't that a little cliche?
I want to help contribute to the Tolchak household. And thus, half my salary I will be giving to you.
Raja, that's very sweet, but it's really unnecessary.
It sounds like he really wants to. If Roger says he wants to hand over his whole salary, so be it.
No, actually, I meant to say half. I thought I said half.
Point is, you're setting a fine example. Teenagers should learn the value of $1. In fact, I think all the kids should get jobs. Claire, grab the help wanteds from the newspaper.
But then a miracle occurred.
Gary, they're teenagers. School is their job. Raja gets straight A's. But Claire really needs to get that history grade up. And Justin, he needs work on his physics, social skills, and...
What? All right, fine. But the minute those grades go up, we're going to start talking about weekend jobs.
One solid piece of steel.
Can't believe Raj is at work.
Dude, it sliced right through that can. I thought we were gonna study for the physics test.
Can't. Gotta keep my grades down and my dad's gonna make me get a job.
Raj must be so bored of that lame store.
Totally. We should go visit him.
Are we in the right place?
My sister's here.
Everybody's here. We're at the lot, you hoe. Where are you?
We found the lot.
Here it was, the lot. I felt like Columbus if he'd come to a new land and discovered a convenience store.
I do not know what this is, but I believe it has a tail.
Oh, you are a zoologist now. It's a strawberry.
Hi, guys.
I didn't know this was the lot. It's so cool that you work here. This place rocks.
Yes, it does. Eat only what is packaged.
Hey, East Facer. I'm not paying you to chitty chat. Now take these old donuts, throw them out.
Sure thing, boss.
And that's when genius struck, my way in with the other kids at the lot.
Hey, you know what? Why don't you let me just take those for you?
Oh.
There's one thing every teenager wants. Free food.
Who wants donuts?
Yeah, I'll take a donut.
Do you have any with sprinkles?
And as if that wasn't great enough,
Hey, donut guy, over here.
Yep. Okay, come in.
Donut Guy. It was the nicest nickname I'd ever had.
Oh, yeah, double.
Good. Okay. Hey, Claire.
Look, I don't know how you got here or why you're allowed to stay, but keep to yourself.
Okie doke. Here, donut.
Hey, donut guy.
Yep, I loved the lot. But while I had found my calling, my dad was still searching for his.
Gotta fly.
To my dad's credit, in between lying to my mom, he was trying really hard to get a new job.
Can you tell me what you did at your old job?
Well,
He had worked at the company for so long, and his job had shifted so many times, even he wasn't quite sure what his responsibilities were anymore.
I was a manager.
So you're experienced in supervising and training?
Oh, yes. Supervising, training, overseeing, observing, watching,
Seeing.
How many people did you supervise?
Oh, just me. I did supervise one guy once. Todd. Good guy. Yeah, he's down there as a reference.
After meeting with the headhunter, my dad was so concerned about money, he almost forgot he was pretending to be successful.
No, No, I insist.
Almost.
Raja, you might not know this, but I take every Saturday off. Lull about with the wife, that sort of thing. Anyway, this weekend I am putting you in charge.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Patel.
As Mr. Patel handed Raja the front door key, I think it was a healing moment for both of them. There was no India versus Pakistan in this store. There were only two people united in selling convenient items.
I'm not there yet. Oh, Randy, hug Raja.
So I had lunch today with Suzanne Potter.
Oh, that's who that was. I mean, that's who you had lunch with today while I was at work, in my office, at my job.
Anywho, she is a mess. I mean, things are not right with them. First, the shakeup at work, and now they're sleeping in separate beds. Oh, I tell you, my heart really goes out to them.
Well, of course it did. I mean, you have no idea how hard it is out there, Franny. You know, for Rick. I mean, he's got very few transferable skills. His pay scale's way too high to get again. I mean, he's getting older. You know, he still looks good, but that's not going to help get him a decent job. Not in this market.
Here, relax. Rick already got a new job with a pay raise. Suzanne wasn't too torn up to keep that to herself.
What? That moron? He's completely useless.
I'm sorry, Chad, but you have to be 21 to purchase these.
Oh, I have ID.
You are in my American history class. Now, if you remember, Chad, the selling of alcohol to minors was outlawed early in this country's history.
Dude, Raja, use your eyes. The plastic says I'm 27.
It also says that your name is Montana Cross.
Chad is a nickname for Montana. And it's my middle name.
I'm sorry, Chad, but I have reason to believe that this ID is not real, and therefore I cannot sell you this beer. Even with the mustache you have drawn on, you do not look 43.
Hey, thanks for bringing your little friend to town, donut hole.
Raj, what are you doing? Why aren't you selling beer to them?
They are too young, Justin.
Are you trying to be a giant loser? You're completely defeating the purpose of having a friend who works at the convenience store.
Loser? You know what would make me a loser, Justin? Huh? To betray the trust of Mr. Patel.
Oh my God! Can you just go one night without having to be Mr. Perfect?
Next in line, please. I would prefer a customer who is not rude and hurtful to his friends.
With few options left, I made one last attempt to get beer for the cool kids and save the lot.
This beer is all for you? Sir, may I ask, are you wearing pants?
Who wants to know?
I cannot sell you this beer. I do not think that it is for you. You are inebriated, and Mr. Patel has a clear policy. I believe that pants are implied.
Any luck?
Dude, this sucks. Let's go.